Salam dostlar, hamınız yəqin Ramiz Yunusu tanıyırsınız. YouTube'da çox sayılı verilişlərdə, müxtəlif YouTube kanallarında, qonaq qismində, ekspert qismində iştirak edibdi. Daha çox vaxtı ikən 21 il bundan öncə ABŞa köçmüşdü. Müsavat Partiyasının fəal üzvlərindən biri idi. Müsavat AXCP hökuməti dövründə yüksək vəzifədə çalışmış. Bir sözlə ABŞ-a köçmüş müxalif, siyasi mühacir. Mənim özüm də Ramiz Yunusla dəfələrlə danışmışam. Bizim Obyektiv TV-də də qonağımız olubdu. Amma maraqlısı budur ki, bu dəfə Ramiz Yunusu biz Bakıda yəni yenilik deyildi. O Bakıya gedib gəlibdi. ABŞ vətəndaşıdır. Görünür Azərbaycan vətəndaşlığı da hələ ki qalır. Amma məsələ sözüm burada deyil. Ramiz Yunus bu dəfə 20 iyul Şuşada keçən belə deyək də qəribə bir tədbirdə iştirak edibdi. Hansı ki, güyəm mətbuat azadlığına həsr olunub və bu mətbuat azadlığına güyəm həsr olunmuş tədbir Prezident Administrasiyası tərəfindən, İlham Əliyev tərəfindən təşkil olunub. Və Ramiz Yunus da bəzən deyir, gözlərimə inanmazdım bəgər bir neçə il bundan qabaq olsaydı, amma artıq inandım. Birincisi belə bildim, bəlkə gözümə də sataşdı, amma yox, YouTube səhifəsinə baxdım. İstəyirsiniz sizinlə birlikdə baxın. Zəhmət olsa baxandan sonra şərhlər yazın ki, buna nə ad verəsiniz? Videoya hələ başlıq qoymuruq. İstəyirik ki, tamaşaçılar baxıb qiymət versinlər. Yəni, bu məsələyə necə yanaşırsınız? Normal yanaşırsınız ki, Ramiz Yunusun İlham Əliyevlə orada üz-üzə görüşməsi, bir-birlərinə sual, təriflər söylənməsi. Az qala İlham Əliyev Ramiz Yunusun sağlığına bir badə də qaldırıb, orada sağlıqdır deyəcəkdi. Elə eynən də Ramiz Yunus. Hər halda siyasətdir, maraqlıdır. Baxaq, izləyək.
Thank you.
Capital and finance, synergy, collaboration, breaking down those silos, key themes of COP29.
Yes.
Much to be discussed as we lead down to November. Thank you, Mr. President. Next we have Mr. Ramiz Yunus, a political analyst. If you can please stand up. Thank you.
Hörmətli Cənab Prezident, sizi Qarabağın tacı olan müqəddəs Şuşa şəhərində sizi salamlamaq mənim üçün böyük şərəfdir və bu fürsətə görə mən şəxsən sizə özlərini təşəkkürümü bildirmək istəyirəm. Allah razı olsun, Allah Azərbaycanımızı qorusun.
Vətənə xoş gəlmisiniz.
Təşəkkür edirəm. Cənab Prezident, nəzərə alsaq ki, bu günlər bu möhtəşəm tədbirdə həddindən ziyadə çoxlu sayda hörmətli qonaqlar iştirak edir. İcazənizlə mən öz sualımı İngilis dilində sizə oxuyayım. Təşəkkür edirəm. Dear Mr. President, it is a great honor for me to be here in the Karabakh region of Azerbaijan, in the holy city of Shusha. Thank you very much for the invitation. Thank you very much for the opportunity. My question will be regarding the relationship between Azerbaijan and the United States. As you know, US presidential election will take place in November. But my question is not about this election, like Mr. Guzman questions. We've got today is your great diplomatic answer, your opinion, your approach, and your point of view. I got it. But you also have excellent experience communicating with both Republicans and Democrats. Mr. President, let me ask you, did you find it easier to find understanding with Democratic or Republican administration? And what do you think? A change of power in the White House will influence US policy in our region? Thank you very much, Mr. President.
Thank you once again. Welcome home. Welcome back. Very glad to see you.
Thank you very much.
So many years. Of course, if you look at the development of relationship and also visible part of relationship. Of course, with the Republican administration, our relations always been much more productive, fruitful, and result-oriented. You can just look at my communications with American leaders, presidents, and everything will be clear. Also, during the presidency of President Trump, we enjoyed very fruitful cooperation, relations, based on mutual respect and appreciation of mutual support on different tracks. Our relations with the United States were pretty stable, despite ups and downs, which happened not on our initiative. It was just exaggerated expectations from Azerbaijan, which did not materialize. Second, attempts to influence our political life, attempts to finance political opposition, either, and actually not attempts, but direct financing, either directly or through proxy NGOs. Everything was, how to say, clarified here. You know, Azerbaijan is not a big country, and in Baku, everybody knows everything about everyone. So it's very difficult, very difficult to hide anything. So despite all those ups and downs, we always looked at this relationship as strategic, as important, and tried to be as helpful as we could, including our practical participation in so-called peacekeeping missions in Afghanistan. When it started, Azerbaijan was among the first non-NATO countries which joined the operations and stayed there until the last moment. United States troops already left, or maybe a better word is fled, or disappeared, and we were still there. We were in the airport together with Turkish troops, the last who left Afghanistan. That was our commitment to our partnership. And when they needed us for Afghanistan and for many other reasons, I remember how many times the high representatives of US Transcom, Transportation Command of Defense Department, visited Azerbaijan and expressed gratitude for providing help through, it was called a Northern Distribution Network, which was going through Azerbaijan and then Caspian and Central Asia, especially taking into account that the main route to Afghanistan through other locations was complicated. But after the mission in Afghanistan ended, what they've done, they reimposed sanctions on us. They reimposed sanction of 907 amendment to Freedom Support Act without any logic, without any explanation. Just that's how they repaid us, for us being for them a good partner and friend. And what do you think? What people of Azerbaijan can think about working with this administration? When they need you, you are a good guy, and they come and say good things. And when they don't need you, they not only ignore you, they impose sanctions on you. For what? For that we restored our sovereignty and territorial integrity. And I told to practically to all the leaders whom I met in Oxfordshire just a couple of days ago, because all of them were asking about Armenia, about peace treaty, as if they resolved all the issues in Europe and the only thing left for them to be happy is to see what progress we have with Armenia. I was surprised that in all these conversations they were raising this issue. I never raise issue when I talk to leaders of European or any other country which does not have direct reference to me. I concentrate only on bilateral, but okay. And I try to explain to them that we didn't do anything different from those whom you support are trying to do. The difference is that they failed with all your billions, and we succeeded. We restored internationally recognized territory of Azerbaijan, which was under occupation by force and by political means. And we've been under sanctions. So of course it is very disappointing. More disappointing were the vocabulary which was used during different public events. No business as usual with Azerbaijan. We all remember that. And then what happened? Business as usual is back. And we did not do anything just to satisfy those exaggerated and unrealistic demands. So I think what I said already is absolutely clear, and as Mr. Guzman, I think when you ask the question, you knew the answer, but thank you for giving this opportunity to disclose a little bit. We are deeply disappointed with the attitude of this American administration to Azerbaijan, one-sided approach, attempts to build dividing lines in the Caucasus, a very strange meeting between US Secretary of State, President of the European Commission, and Foreign Secretary, kind of that, of European Commission, and Mr. Pashinyan on 5th April in Brussels, and attempts to finance Armenian military buildup through so-called European Peace Fund, you know how they call it, Peace Fund. And all that is against us. And this is absolutely unacceptable. And we openly, sometimes publicly, sometimes privately, deliver this message that Azerbaijani interests in the Southern Caucasus must be observed. If anybody wants to ignore our interests, it will be wrong. It will be miscalculation and again disappointment. So I hope that the changes, regardless of the outcome of presidential elections, because to be absolutely frank, we also think that part of the anti-Azerbaijani actions was motivated by the campaign. They need Armenian voices. They need Armenian votes. And that's why maybe they do things. I don't know. That's my humble assessment. I just want to be absolutely fair in my judgments. But nevertheless, regardless of the outcome, I hope that there must be more understanding in Washington, in Europe, about Azerbaijan's, its potential, its role. The fact that we do not advocate for ourselves and do not make a kind of a show doesn't mean that we don't have potential. We have it, and everybody who touches us knows it. This potential can be used for common good purposes, for consolidation, for partnership, not for demonization. And I already quoted President Trump, who called Washington Post and New York Times fake news. Can you imagine a newspaper like Washington Post published dozens of editorials about Azerbaijan, calling me dictator, satrap, I don't know what else, maybe Hikmet knows, he has all the files. So, but once again, Ramiz, very glad to see you. Hope you will visit. Vatanına hoş gelmişsiniz. So.
Thank you. We have lots more questions, but Your Excellency, would you like to continue with a few more, or would you like to wrap it up?
Sure. If there is still, I see hands.
Many.
So,
we actually need another 4 days to get through all of the questions, so I hope you're comfortable. Thank you for your questions, by the way. Jordan Morgan, I'll come to you next. From Forward Thinking, please, if you could stand up for me. Thank you.